Hey folks, it's Frith Guardians here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. So, while I sit here, you are going to go and carry on where you left off last time. Enjoy! Although I could go and get it.
See you later.
Actually, we will do that. Our next stop is going to be the cooking trainer, who happens to be right over the other side of Stormwind. Do I stay in character and gallop all the way? It does give you an idea of the scale of the game, I think, because, you know, just jumping on your flying mount and whizzing off, it does kind of, it shrinks the world. It definitely shrinks the world. It makes things smaller. If you stick to ground mounts every now and then, it just sort of re-emphasizes the overall scale of this world. And I do love this world. I do love the overall scale and feel and everything of this world. I'm not, you know, I've seen, like, they're now, they're testing the original Warcraft, and a lot of people are reporting bugs. Even people who were, used to playing the game, they're reporting things as bugs.
Only the finest goods
that aren't bugs. Recipes, those, right there, those don't stack, but these do. Freshing spring water, mild spices, simple flour, that all stacks.
See you around.
I'm not going to do anything with those.
Greetings.
Stephen Ryback, Cataclysm Cooking. Drain. And we go for Dark Brew Lager. And we go for Blackened Surprise. We've got two new cooking recipes right there. Blackened Surprise takes the toughened flesh. We've got a stack of that. That's probably in our bank. Dark Brew Lager, a skin of Dwarven Stout, and a jug of Badlands Bourbon. And that gives us 4 Dark Brew Lagers. So again, it's more stuff that we've got to go and get, and we've got to make, and we've got to do. And yeah, the oh, small eggs, those are expensive. It's getting, like, I'm starting to just now understand the sheer mind-bogglingly epic scale of things that I have now set myself, which is absolutely, it's pure insanity. Right? It's 100% pure insanity, this thing that I've set myself. And I'm beginning to question whether or not I should have done it. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is, there's a couple of the Twilight Shores quest, King's Command available. We've got the Dark Portal, that's the one that we want to go for. Dark Portal up there, we can go and talk to the Vanguard Battle Mage. Really, what we want to do is we want to head down here to the Blasted Lands, and we want to go to the Dark Portal down there. That's where we need to head. So we could either do all of this on foot and travel through all the lands, or we could fly down there, or we could just go to the Mage Quarter, and we could take a portal from there. And what is that shiny thing that he's got on? Gmod. Okay. He's wearing a Gmod suit, which is actually quite cool. If that's not a reference to Gary's mod, I don't know what is. Yeah. That's the, like, you find all these, when you spend a little bit of time, like the Galena Winery over here, you spend just the tiniest amount of time looking around at the small bits and pieces in this game, just like the extra bits here and there. Murloc Connoisseur. You find things that you didn't know existed. Lordaeron Lambic, foot triple. A bottle of Dalaran Noir. Fairly weak alcoholic beverage right there. See, there's just a few things that he's got right there. We've got a wine vendor over here.
Hello.
Julia. She's got a couple of other bits. What has she got? What has he got that she doesn't?
I supply only the finest goods.
Cask of Merlot, quest item. There, so that's the only one that we wouldn't want.
For the Alliance.
Anyway, no, we're not buying them. We're not going through and just randomly buying a load of stuff. We will... Ooh, no, I don't want to do that. I need to stay in character until we've at least finished Stormwind. So, if we've got those... Like, there's more and more and more food and drink stuff, so I'm thinking a food and drink alt would be something that we would want. So any food and drink items get sent to the food and drink alt, and then we don't send them anywhere else. And there will be a load of other things like that we will also do. What have we got right there? Corridor Me. That's low down. Where is Corridor Me? Stormwind Portal Room. Stephen Lohan. Those are going to be inside the inn over there. And underground. So I'm not quite sure what those quests are. We've got over here... Honor Hold Mage, Mage Trainer, Vanguard, Battle Mage, Curator, Emissary. There used to be a portal right there, but there is no longer because they've now changed the way the portal room works, and it's rather different to how it used to be, remember? We go in here, and this is altogether new. Now, I've had a brief look at this, but I'm still... I'm very, very generally confused about this entire area in here. Oh, there we go. Oh, corridor... Now, this is not above us. This is below us, so we teleported down below the castle. Keepers of Time. Nosdormu at the end of time. Nosdormu, the Bronze Aspect, has asked for help from champions of the Alliance. You were on his shortlist. I can share few other details. It is uncharacteristic of my master to request the assistance of mortals, but I suppose that all things change with time. Even the Aspect of Time himself. He awaits you at the end of time, in the distant future. Can help you to travel there if you so choose. We're going to leave that. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do that quest. So there's a thing there, but I'm not able to travel there at all. That one... Storm's Wake, that's going to be to the new expansion. This one here, I don't know. That one... Darnassus. Okay, I'm not really sure where that's taking us, but I can't interact with that one at all either. I can't go up there. Must be down this way. Can I mount? I can't mount up either. But then you never used to be able to in the thing anyway. So we got no way. Right. Oh, portal to Dalaran right there. So I can go to Dalaran. I can go to Exodar. I can go to Pordon Village, which is the Pandaria one. There we've got the portal to Ancient Shatrath. Over here, that's Iron Forge doesn't have a portal anymore. There's no portal to Iron Forge. There's Exodar. So where is the portal to this new place? I'm looking this way, and I'm thinking, where's the portal to this place that I'm supposed to go? I need to go and speak to someone. Vanguard Battle Mage. High Sorcerer. There. Oh, maybe the Vanguard Battle Mage is down here. Look, there's yes, here. Vanguard Battle Mage. That's the one I need to speak to. What is it, Grundorn? I must help Khadgar. Send me to the blasted
Clear
lands.
skies and safe
Travel. Clear skies and safe travel. That's what she meant to say. She didn't actually say it. She got interrupted very rudely. But she... There. And so we have a portal here. So they've changed the portals, which means that we don't have this direct link to Iron Forge anymore. I'm curious about that. Why we can't get to Iron Forge so easily, and what the reasoning behind it was. I'm not entirely sure. We can't go and pick the dream foil, we know that. There is a flight point here that we do want to go and just gather a second. And then we're going to need to get dressed. We can't be running around in this stuff anymore. So let me go back to here and back to here. First up, I will swap out the £15 Mud Snapper. Then I will go to Equipment Manager, I will go to Current, and I will go to Equip. Just like that. That is Special Duty Assignments. You threw the papers to select your next assignment. Cataclysm. Fly to Pandaria. Respond to the Cataclysm. Thus. Select your next assignment. Right, well, I've done that. Complete quest. Having made the decision, and then Cataclysm right there. Deathwing. Report to Narat, the Earth Speaker in Stormwind. That's what I was supposed to do right at the beginning, which I never did. And then that's got rid of that. So I can go here, and I can abandon that quest, because it's a very small amount. Yes. Get rid of that one. And, okay, so we've got nothing left on there, so I'll move that one up. And the fizzy apple cider, that's a Blizzard account-bound one, that is. That's one that I really want to have, or not. I forgot to go and put these in the bag. We'll worry about that later. I got plenty of space in my bags, so I don't need to worry about that. I've gotten rid of the new quest. I've gotten rid of the new item that was in my bags. We've got IKEA back on. So the next thing that we want to do is we need to head over this way and we need to speak with Archmage Khadgar. We don't have to worry about the stuff over here that's happening on the Shattered Front. That's all inconsequential, really. For the overall grand scheme of things, that is fairly minor and inconsequential. We will just pop down here and grab that small thorium vein right there, because a lot of this thorium stuff we may be glad of when it comes to filling out all of our engineering stuff that we want to get stacks and stacks and stacks of to fill up our bank. This is another long, epic journey that we're going to be going through. Right. Before I start this epic quest line, I think I'm going to just have a quick drink and just pause for a second, so bear with me. There's a lot of stuff going on there. A lot of enemies coming out through, all being fought. We've got Vindicator Murad. We've got Cordana. Yeah, let's have a look. It's not actually showing me. It's not letting me look at them. It's not letting like the camera pan through them. So we've got Cordana Felsong, Warden. She's to do with the Night Elves. Over here we've got Lady Liadrin, Blood Knight Matriarch. Lady Liadrin. And Thrall, Vindicator Murad, and Archmage Khadgar. So we've got quite the little group of them. That's Hordy over there, and he used to be the leader of the Horde. He isn't any longer. But we've got a fairly eclectic mix of them. We need to speak to Archmage Khadgar.
Knowledge is power.
The Archmage focuses intently on the portal. Look, their numbers are abating. However, briefly, this may be our chance. Are you prepared to face whatever's on the other side of that portal? For Azeroth, you're about to embark on a dangerous mission. You may not be able to return immediately. Are you sure? Yes.
Keep your...
I am absolutely certain. Here we go. This
is our chance. Storm the portal!
Okay. Oops. That right there was definitely an oops moment. Without a shadow of a doubt, that was an oops moment. You sort of step through like that and you see that lot laid out in front of you and you're like, what exactly have I got myself into? Look at these great big things over here. These are huge. That is definitely what have I done sort of moment, isn't it? Without a doubt. Oh, he's gone running off. Why has he gone down there?
There is much we can learn.
Looks to me like we ended up in the right place. Countless times you have battled against impossible odds and unspeakable evil, and returned a victor. Now once more you have answered the call of duty, prepared to risk your life to save the world that you love. Our world. You are Azeroth's last hope, Grundorn. While the challenges that stand before us are daunting, there is no other that I would trust to lead this mission. The enemy at the front may have information we need to win this war. Seek and destroy. Go now, Grundorn, for Azeroth.
We're all counting on you, hero.
I need to get the Iron Horde missive. Where am I going to get that from? I don't see any other quests or anything. So Oh, I've just got to attack Iron Horde until I get the missive. Right, fine. I will attack until I find said missive. We've got a couple of grunts right here. There's another one down there. Oh, yeah, we've got this. This one's bigger now, and it slows them down. So they go running through it, and then once they reach it there, they instantly slow down. They're a lot slower than they were. So we got to make sure that we always keep this one up now. This one is our life set. They're coming through at a ridiculous rate. I need to actually loot. Let's loot. I've got 4 Iron Horde missives right here. I don't need quite that many. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back up here out of the way and take that one, and then we can click that one in a minute and then finish that bit off. Go like that. There we go. Go on. Go on. Take it down. There is the Iron Horde. We got Iron Horde rations. Let's click. This missive bears the mark of the Warsong clan. This folded letter, bearing the mark of Gromash Hellscream, looks promising. Guard Gul'dan and his Shadow Council with your lives. The portal cannot function without our prisoner's fell magic. Fail me and watch all that you hold dear turn to ash. Gromash Hellscream. The Iron Horde appear to be holding prisoners that are crucial to keeping the portal open. Search the nearby spires. Right. And once again, we are in a non-flying zone of the Swift Forest Rider. Now, what I could do is I was actually playing some of this on...
in there, champ.
Or did I get flying in this zone? You know, I honestly can't. I think I did. I think I do have flying in this zone. I don't have flying for the other area.
Outsider! Destroy that relic and set us free!
Crush the relic! Yes, smash the relic!
Okay. I will crush the relic.
Seek out Gul'dan if you truly wish to stop the Iron Horde.
It's Gul'dan! Gul'dan powers the portal!
Look! The portal grows weaker!
Okay.
Hold that front! Our work is nearly done!
We gotta get across there and we gotta get the other one. Let's take our charger. We want a noble charge now. Yeah, I do have flying in this zone. I do. I've already earned flying here. What I don't have is flying in the Legion zones.
We got your back.
Ooh. Phelan! That's Phelan Dark Anvil right there, repairs. He did that for me. Very nice.
You strange invaders. You seek to disable the Dark Portal. I can help you. Just set me free.
Okay, there is no way I am going to try to imitate his voice.
Those iron cowards were using us as conduits to power their portal. They will regret that.
He's out as well. Have you noticed these portals?
Council thanks you.
The Shadow Council? Right,
Iron Horde! The intruders are freeing our prisoners! Stop them!
Right, hang on. I've got a Warsong commander right here. What do you think you're doing to stop them? Yeah, the Shadow Council. We don't really want to be making friends with the Shadow Council. Those are the bad guys. Those are definitely the bad guys. They're not the ones that we want to be getting friendly with. And I'm not sure when I'm going to have my flying mounts back, but I'm definitely... I do have flying unlocked for Draenor. I know that much. I don't have flying unlocked in the Legion zones, but I do have it unlocked in Draenor.
We will find a way through this.
The portal is weakened, but it remains open. Only one option remains, Grundorn. The portal is fueled by powers neither mechanical nor arcane. Look to either side of us, Grundorn. The screaming souls of slain prisoners are being channeled into the heart of the portal itself. And they are channeling these souls through the body of Gul'dan. Find a way into the chamber beneath us, and do whatever it takes to get Gul'dan to stop his channeling. Our last hope rests on you, Grundorn.
Use whatever means are necessary, champion. Azeroth's final hope lies with you.
No pressure. Okay? No pressure or anything. You are our only hope. I think I gotta go in there. I'm going to assume that I've got to go... Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I just got to go in here. Aha!
Merely adolescent grog, Katka. Nothing that our commander couldn't handle alone.
Gul'dan. He's not saying a lot.
Sever my bonds, and the portal falls.
Why is he telling us that? Yeah, I'm not sure we want to do this. Like, if Gul'dan is telling us to do it, I'm sort of thinking that something bad might come of this. And Gul'dan is definitely not someone that I would trust at all for any reason. Not... See? If he wants this, I'm thinking this is a bad thing. Something's going on here.
Will pay for his arrogance.
Of course, yes, you got Grommash Hellscream, but this is Gul'dan. Gul'dan is like super bad. But he's worse. I don't know which one is bad. I don't know which is worse, to be honest. The whole enemy of my enemy is my friend thing, that doesn't count round here. Lord of the Shadow Council? No, he's not my friend. I don't care if he's my enemy's enemy.
Freedom will be mine.
Now what? Stasis rune destroyed. If I should be doing this. What's going to happen?
Do not delay, mortal. I can feel the life essence of your armies fading. There will be time for regret later. We will meet again.
Right. We have closed the portal. Okay? This is a good thing. But, on the other side of the coin, we appear to have made friends with Gul'dan. And I'm pretty certain that making friends with someone like Gul'dan is not a good thing at all in any way, shape or form. Gul'dan free. This was not the victory I'd planned for. Gul'dan may be loose due to our actions, but I gladly bargain his freedom against the lives of the innocents on the other side of this portal. You made a wise decision, Grundorn. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. So, which do I want? That is a one-handed axe, a one-handed mace. Ooh. And that's a retribution. That's a holy, and that is probably the one that I want, to be honest. But it's an axe. That's the mace over there. So, no, I cannot use. So, therefore, we will go with the one that sells for 35 gold. Not bad. They call this operation a suicide mission, but I don't plan on throwing away any lives meaninglessly. Everybody with me.
Come back in one piece.
We
The
need to follow.
vanguard is falling. We will not let their great sacrifice be in vain.
Okay. That would be all the guys behind us down there fighting. Trying desperately to hold the others back. Heartblood. This is...
In here!
Okay. Well, why didn't he just do this to all the other ones out there? Because, like, he just walked in here and slaughtered the whole lot. Like, honestly, he made that look really easy. So we're out here, assault on the Dark Portal. And we're not in Tinan Jungle. This is kind of like a separate zone thing, so we got to play through this before we can actually go anywhere else. Let's have a little chat with Thalen Dark Amber a second.
How can I help you?
How can I help you? And what do we got here? So those are all items that will battered armor fragments. No, I think we want to keep those. That one we want to sell. But now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking maybe we should get some of these things. Like, these here. Maybe we could pick up just a couple of them. I'm going to repair my items here a minute. We could pick up a couple of these. Da Bruisery, OPA, a fairly weak alcoholic beverage. And there's 3 gold 24 per item. And I'm assuming it's going to be a stack of 20. Alright, we won't do that for a minute.
Keep those irons in the fire!
If we're able to get them now, we ought to be able to get them again later as well.
Observe and reflect.
Observe and reflect. With the dark portal disabled, we have a new mission. Stay alive. We must keep pressing on, even if only to honor those who stayed behind to secure our retreat. We can't stay here forever. We need to keep moving. But first, we need a distraction. Khadgar conjures a small gem. This bead should burn anything flammable that you get close to. With your skill and a bit of luck, you might be able to take the attention of the Bleeding Hollow orcs off of our group. Use the Luciferium bead.
For Azeroth. We cannot stay here long. Soon, the entirety of the Iron Horde will be upon us. Our champion will stay back and disrupt the enemy camp. The rest of us will seek safe passage through the jungle.
Fight well, friend.
So basically, you're leaving me behind as the sacrificial lamb while you lot rush off. I'm not sure I like this idea. I'm sort of thinking that this idea may not be beneficial to me, but what do we got over here? Targ and Rifura.
These monsters must be stopped.
They kept us in cages. They drain our blood for rituals, he coughs violently. Many left. My people. And the Draenei dies. We need to free the slaves. Too many of my people have fallen into the hands of the Bleeding Hollow. Their cruelty cannot be forgiven. The grieving Draenei looks up at you. Make them pay. Right then, we need to Bleeding Hollow huts burned, we need to slay Bleeding Hollow orcs, and we need to open the southern and eastern cages. Well, there's the cage over there that person has...
Is anybody out there?
Just gone and opened. I wonder if I can also open it. I can.
They were bleeding us dry. I don't think we had much longer.
Right, well, that's alright. And I can take you as well. These Bleeding Hollow lot, they want blood, essentially. That's all they're after is lots and lots of blood. I'm not sure I like this idea of sharing my blood with them. I'd like to keep mine inside me. I am a flimsy flesh bag. That's what they called me down in Deepholm, wasn't it? They called me a flesh bag. I'm a rather flimsy flesh bag at the best of times, so I'd like to keep what little flesh I've got, and the bits that sort of keep everything ticking. I'd like to keep it all in one location. If that's quite alright with you. I'm sure you won't mind. I'm going to ignore that person there. They're rushing around and grabbing a whole load of stuff. So if I go this... there's the other cage that we need to get. That's up over here. And there is a Bleeding Hollow. And there is a Bleeding Hollow. And there is a Bleeding Hollow. I've got to burn the huts as well, haven't I? I forgot about that. Right, go like that.
Anybody?
And there. Take that one down.
I need a target.
Okay, I want to get this lot down. Let's take them all out. This person has come along and has decided to help a little bit. It's very helpful. It's very useful. Yeah, I appreciate that. Have they got... Oh no, they're attacking a parrot up there. Damaged weaponry, more battered armor fragments. What have I got above me? Khadgar's watch. Upon taking a death blow, Khadgar will reverse time to bring you to safety. This effect cannot occur more than once every 3 minutes. Well, we're going to have to put a stop to it now for a little while, folks, because I'm getting a bit parched. I'm also a bit peckish. So I'm going to have a bite to eat and a little bit to drink, and then we can continue onwards. In the meantime, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frith Guard. Goodbye, and see you later.